Hello creatives, welcome to Artist Star. My name is Beth and I am at the gallery today for the Zodiac series. This reading is for Sagittarius, whose correlating major arcana card is Temperance. This is the artist card here to represent you as the open vessel, ready to receive whatever source can draw from the well of infinite creativity. So Sagittarius, it is the autumn solstice, and this spread is about that and having gratitude. So we are going to start off with the archetype cards and ask the question, in what area of life is my fullest creative vibration at this time? Then with the creativity oracle in the second row, we're going to ask, how best can I begin to tap this energy? And in the third row with the soul's journey, we are going to ask what would help to acknowledge and release at this time. And then last but not least, we'll see what else source would share with us. And we're going to use a moon timing card, the starseed cards, and a roll of the astrology dice, just so that you can get an idea of whereabouts in the chart you might be looking for more information. You can do that on your own, but I will give you a little bit of insight as well. All right, then we're going to follow up with the Rider-Waite-Smith cards and the Cards of Truth, and then the Lenormand. So let's get going and find out about this first row for you, Sag. It is all about in what area of life is my fullest creative vibration at this time. So let's find out. Oh, you got Martyr. This is all about finding the balance, Sag. You know about this. Light attributes, learning the transcendent nature of service to oneself or a cause. The shadow attribute, addiction to self-pity. Yeah, so let's keep that in mind. It is about finding that balance within giving. Giving too much, not enough? Are you taking care of yourself in your giving? And how, what you can learn from that giving, that service to either, again, yourself or something else. And the cause could be anything to do with people, places, things, all of that encompasses your skills and talents and how you balance that, taking care of yourself as well as the people around you, that service to society, if you will. All right, so let's see what we get for the Rider-Waite-Smith. We got the Five of Wands in reverse, and this is all about imbalance at this point. It's imbalance upright as well because you are in the struggle of it. But when it's in the reverse, it's talking about having or feeling, maybe even is a better word, like you're losing the game, that you are being tempted to maybe delve into that shadow attribute and be more inclined to either feel like you're not taking care of yourself or that other people are taking advantage of you, which is a very easy thing to lose yourself in. You start down that path of, yeah, I'm going to do the right thing and I'm all in for the good of everything, and then you bump energy with someone who is of that lower vibration, and you being in such a high vibration at this time, clearly it's in the upright position. So whatever it is you're stepping into it with a light heart, a goodness, a want to do good. And you can even see it as he is like hearts and flowers. You've got the best of intentions here. Yet there is something that is nibbling away. So let's find out what the cards of truth can share. Well, we've got the Eight of Clubs. This is a very nice self-validating card here. Intellectual truths, pursuits. This is Rahu. It is all about exploring and delving into what interests you as a intellectual growth. So this has something to do with sharing your knowledge and feeling very confident in that, because that's the eight. You are self-validated. You know exactly what you have to offer. And someone here is challenging that, and for gosh knows what reason, because there can be so much jealousy, so much lack that someone else is feeling, or you're bumping up with some energy here that is very challenging. Not quite sure from where, but it is from rivals. Obviously, the Five of Wands is all about fighting those battles amongst your peers, maybe your contemporaries. Maybe you are fighting for that chance to compete on a bigger scale, and you're finding that the competition is pretty tough and challenging. But you know your heart's in the right place. You know that you've got what you need to do what you need to do. You're ready to share. And it's a challenge to be able to do that with whatever it is you're bumping up against here for. It really does look like a competition of some sort of skills, and the competition you're facing is of a high vibration in its skills and talents, but that does not mean that it is a high vibration of emotional well-being. A lot of people get to where they get with some pretty shady dealings, so be careful of that. Let's see what the... Okay, so we've got the lilies in reverse, and pretty much says the same thing. There is some dubious things going on. Someone is out to dupe you. So, wow, watch your back. That's what this is saying. Take care of yourself. Do a little, what would you call it, assessment of who this group of people are, and keep a watchful eye. Don't be too trusting. Trust enough that you know that you've got what it takes. Keep honest, and out of the self-pity, if any of that comes around in any which way, if you feel like you're being taken advantage of or somehow manipulated, all of that, because clearly this is not the cleanest of competitions here. And you're going to be invited to entertain your shadow attributes here. So, wow, nice heads up. I don't think you're going to fall into it now that you know that there's something dubious going on here. You certainly can take care of yourself with that Eight of Clubs here. Really very nice. You are so ready. All you need to know is how to take care of yourself within this. Whew, highest order here for you. All right, that is some massive, fullest creative vibration here. This is what you're looking at. That is a high vibe for sure. And it's asking you to step up just a little bit more and take care of yourself, and in the right way, in the best way possible. Sometimes just being your own true, beautiful self is a mirror for those people who are not. Now that can go many directions, but usually if they're of a low vibration, it's not going to go over very well, and they see something within themselves that they dislike. And, that does create conflict. However, if you are going to be this Eight of Clubs and show your brightest side, your smartest, most balanced, the way you know how to do it, sometimes that's just what it takes, unfortunately. All right. I know you'll handle that well. Okay, so let's move on to the second row here and ask the question, how best can I begin to tap this energy? So we're going to use the Creativity Oracle for that. And we got visualization. How cool is this? When we develop our abilities to visualize, we can manifest maximum influence on our experience of reality. Let's see, you've got this Egyptian, there's this butterfly. It's like she's sitting in meditation here. So I really like this card here for you, because what you're going to be doing here is sitting down. You're going to be taking that assessment of the day or situations, and you're going to visualize something better for yourself. You're going to see it going beautifully. Very nice. I'm going to leave this side up so that you can continue to look at that. And we'll just remember visualizing, manifesting. Oh, Temperance. You got your own card here, darling. Wow. Very, very cool. Yes, current affairs will end favorably. Oh my gosh. This is so perfect. Very nice. I am so happy to see this here for you. Absolutely stunning. All right. Yeah, this is full balance for you. You are in such a good place, Sag. I love it. Two of Clubs. This is you. You can do it. You are going to come into that connection of exactly what you need when you need it. Oh, it's such beautiful balance for you. And it is balancing exactly what you are so good at, what you know in your heart. You have got this down. You know your material. You know what you can do, and you're going to be doing it at top-notch balance. You probably already do some of this visualization and manifesting, just seeing where something can go smoothly and easily, that fluid path of the water changing, flowing into one goblet into the other. There's a rhythm of having that balance of earth and water. Just beautiful here. I'm so glad that I'm seeing this. And you've got the Gentleman. This is a very good sign as well. This is you hearing whatever message it is that your daimon wants you to understand and take to heart. That clearly you've got this, but not to get too full of yourself in it, because when you do that, you leave room for missing things. So you want to stay humble, want to stay grounded in that intellectual sharing and understanding. It's, getting outside of your self-consciousness, if there is any, and putting the focus on the people around you and the happenings around you. Clearly, you know yourself very well, so it's not that. But sometimes you can be tossed into situations that are uncomfortable, and all of a sudden you start looking inward instead of just being comfortable with yourself and being able to look outward. So you want to stay in that mode where you can feel grounded and be able to just take a breath and say, 1 second, 3, 2, 1, back to being the seer. All right, so let's move on to the soul's journey and ask the question, what would help to acknowledge and release at this time? Oh, peace. Well, that's an interesting card to get here, isn't it? I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. Well, that's a lovely message because why wouldn't you? You can just walk into any situation, feel that peace, that centeredness. Before you go anywhere, just do that chakra checking in, balance, find that balance, get to know you, go back to the breath. That is a beautiful place to just tap into when you feel yourself getting out of balance, is the only way that I can put it. All right, let's see what 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So there's going to be some challenges around doing this. Clearly, there is something going on in this group that is going to sorely challenge you. You are going to really going to have to put forth that effort to maintain the balance that you love so much. But isn't that what you're here to do, Sagittarius? That's why you are a Sagittarius. This is where you are to really grow who you are, really understand who you are. So you've got the 9 of Diamonds. Oh, this is the K2. This is, you need to release. You need to release something that you are pretty sure that you hold a great deal of value in. And it's not releasing something physically. It's releasing an idea or an assumption. It is just this innate thinking, knowing that you have that needs to get shifted just a bit. It doesn't have to be eliminated or anything like that. It just needs to come to some new conclusion. The diamonds are all about your talents, your skills, your finances, so, and what you hold value in. So here you are. Yeah, wow. So you will, clearly, I mean, the Pentacles are the Diamond Tarot, so yeah, and the 10 in upright position is all about security and riches. It having everything that you could possibly want and living a very rich existence. However, I would say that through this peace, this disturbance of whatever this is, and you figuring out that balance that's going to hold you grounded in what you know, that something will shift in how you value your own true groundedness. Oh, wow. And you've got the lady. You have the lady in reverse. So, yeah, in reverse, let's see. So it's going to be a little cloudy if it's in reverse. She's usually here in her upright position to just bring a clarity, unveiling the fate that destiny traced. So it's going to be a little cloudy. It's not going to be easy to see what's going on, what your lesson here is with this conflict of peeps. That's going to be a little messy. So you're going to want to, as I said, go into that groundedness and just know your value. Understand that you have that visualization that you can do and manifest maximum influence on our experience of reality. So it's a reality check. Someone's really going to be pulling or trying to pull the wool over your eyes, duped, right? They're going to try to dupe you. They're going to come across as very genuine. yet they are coming from a lower vibration. So your job here is to stay secure in your goodness, what you know to be your truth, and open at the same time, right, Temperance? All right, Sagittarius, you got that twice, so I'm going to trust that you're going to be able to handle this beautifully. Whew, yeah, you do. But you know, you're ready for this challenge, clearly. Not only are you going to take your career a step further with this tough competition, you are going to learn something about yourself in that how you value something, and let that openness and that groundedness and being able to have that bigger vision that you are good at doing, finding that truth that you know how to do, that you crave even, it will come. Wow, you'll do it. Very nice. Okay, so let's look at the moon card, and then we'll roll the dice and look at the starseed. Time to release negativity. Look at that. Time to release negativity. Right there. Peace, negativity. This is the Scorpio full moon. So full moons are great for releasing and whatever you need to release. So release and open to the truth and finding what works for you. Oh, and again, look, you got surrender. Wow. It really is about that, isn't it, Temperance? All right, surrender your need to control the outcome. Just be with life in this present moment. Yeah, something about just being quiet, right? And watching. Be the watcher. I love this message. Okay, so you know your chart. Let's go and see where you might find just a little bit more information for yourself. Okay, 5th house, Gemini, and Mercury. Okay, so we know Mercury is looking at things from two different sides, right? Being that duality, finding, again, balance. Very creative sign as well, and it is Mercury, right? Is its ruling planet. So 5th house, that is the house of creativity. All right, oh yeah, I don't even know if I need to say anymore. This is just so clear. Sagittarius, this is so totally awesome. It's you intellectually expressing exactly to yourself and maybe to others, finding that balance, that duality, that knowing all about your creative self and your creative endeavors. Wow. All right, so I do have just one more treat. I love Pema Coltrane. She is all about finding that balance as well. So I've got the little pocketbook here, and I'm just going to flip through and see what else we might glean. Oh, overcoming self-deception. The essence of bravery is being without self-deception. However, it's not so easy to take a straight look at what we do. Seeing ourselves clearly is initially uncomfortable and embarrassing. As we train in clarity and steadfastness, we see things we'd prefer to deny. Judgmentalness, pettiness, arrogance. These are not sins, but temporary and workable habits of mind. The more we get to know them, the more they lose their power. This is how we come to trust that our basic nature is utterly simple, free of struggle between good and bad. So perfect for you. There won't be any self-deception here. I'm pretty darn sure. You are going to give yourself that time to just sort of get the clarity of the situation. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment. Let me know what this is all about, this competition. I'd love to hear how it comes out. All right. Thank you so much. And as always, happy creating.